Lucina. Okay, so this is a town called Lucina. I arrived in Lucina, so I got a bus from Cubao bus terminal in Manila, and I came all the way to Lucina, and so here I am. So couple things I want to talk about in this vid. Okay, so I left Manila, and as I was leaving Manila, I stopped into Starbucks in the morning to get a coffee and just a bit of relaxation before getting my grab to the bus terminal. And one of the girls there in Starbucks asked for my, contact information. She was talking to me, and I was quite impressed. So yeah, a Starbucks girl. So we talked for about 10 minutes, but she was on duty, so I let her be. And she got back to work. But yeah, that's the news from Manila. You remember what I said? What did I say? I got more attention from girls in Caloocan. Remember in Pasig, I got no attention. You go to another part of Manila and you get more attention there. And what I heard is Paranaque is a area in Manila where actually you get a lot of attention from girls. That's just what I heard. I haven't been there yet. So yeah, I got the bus down to Lucina. Why Lucina? Why Lucina? Because I arrived at the bus terminal. I knew I wanted to head towards Samar, and I just went to wherever was heading. There was a bus with a sign that said Lucina. So I got that bus down to Lucina. It arrived here, and it was kind of a mistake getting such a long bus ride. A little bit, as I was going down here, was a bit, my bum hurt. There was a lot of traffic. Every time we hit a town, the aircon was so strong, it was freezing in there. And so, yeah, I was wishing I just had like a couple-hour bus ride, but it was at least 5 hours on the bus. So it's a bit rough, but, learned my lesson. I did get a nice hotel here, though. Pretty nice hotel. I splurged. I spent 1,300 for 12 hours, okay? But it's a nice hotel. So I got to check out at 6 a.m., but that's good, because just like in Angeles, I checked out early, and I was able to get to Manila, and I was able to walk around in the daytime. Here, I arrived late here because I had such a long bus ride that it was almost dark. In the video now, you can see it's light, but by the time I checked into this place and walked back outside, as you're going to see as I walk back outside later in the vid, it was getting dark already. But yeah, I never book hotels online, and that's because basically two reasons. Number one, I arrived to the bus station. I don't know exactly what city I'm going to, and I don't want to be held down that I have to go to one particular city. So I get on the bus brings me to the city I'm going, and usually what happens is, or always what happens is, there's a lot of places available. Like, you don't have to stick to these places that are listed online. For every one place listed online, there's about 5 hotels. And I'm not saying they're as good or as bad. They're just fine. I went to another one. I video recorded it. I don't know what happened to the video, though. I don't have it. But it was fine. It was about the same price, but for 24 hours. But anyway, that's so yeah, this is Lucina. Never heard of it before. Never been anywhere near this place before. But, here I am. Going to be here for a short time. I just wanted to tell you a little bit of a sad story. When I was in Manila, I met that family that right? Met that family, and when I was there in 2000, it was a nice, big, happy family. Everyone got along great. We're going there. We're right here. We have to go boom, boom. Joked around, very close family. Today, it is a totally different story. Everyone is enemies of each other kind of thing. But there was one sad story I wanted to talk about in this family. The one man, he was the second to eldest brother, but eldest now, because what was the eldest, he died of diabetes. But anyway, this man, he married, he popped out 2 kids, and Filipino style, he went to Saudi Arabia so he could earn money to raise these kids, because his expertise was in art, and there was no art for Filipinos, he should have thought of that before. But anyways, so he's in Saudi Arabia designing cakes, okay, and he's making about, maybe 13,000 pesos a month, but he's sending that down to his family, so he's basically starving himself so his kids can go to private school and live a better life. So his whole time in Saudi's up, and he moves back to his home here in Caloocan, and the family takes off. The wife wants nothing to do with him, and I guess she poisoned the kid's brains because, look, he was not there to raise his kids, so the kids don't really know this man, although he was working his butt off so they could be raised properly. But he arrives home, the kids have no connection to this guy. They feel weird around him. The wife doesn't love him anymore, okay? She's met some other boyfriend. And so the wife, she has a job. She's a secretary for some big shot, and word is, she's banging this boss. Anyway, so she's got an apartment. She moved out, got an apartment, and she brought the kids with her. And then the eldest daughter is already married and has a kid. But the family, the kids, they want nothing to do with this guy. And he's just living in this house, the house he was born and raised in. He's got his bedroom there, and he just sits in his bedroom all day, and no one knows what he's doing in there. He is just sort of a lost soul, and I could just imagine the pain this guy feels. His family's gone, like that's what he was working so hard for. But yeah, very sad story. On a brighter side, it was kind of weird. I woke up this morning, I had one coffee and a banana bread at Starbucks, and then on the bus, 5-hour bus ride, I had one little 20 peso thing of peanuts. And then I arrived here, and it's weird. I wasn't hungry all day. It's kind of weird. But I just had 2 big bowls of noodles at this restaurant that you're going to see later on. But basically, do I want to live in this place? This is called Lucina. You guys have a menu or I choose what I want?
Yes.
Okay.
So there. Our menu is all about noodles.
Are you the boss?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the boss? All about noodles. Okay. Right here. You guys okay? Okay. Very good. Okay. So what's the number one popular?
Chow mein. It's a...
Is there a picture?
Yeah, it's a picture.
That's chow mein?
Chow mein.
What's the white thing? Is it egg?
Quail egg.
Okay. So, chami.
Yes.
Chami, okay.
Good for one person.
And then what is bihon?
Bihon is
Lucina. Do I want to live in Lucina? Because I always get this kind of feeling like I could live here. Like I arrive in some town and it's like, wow, I could live here. I could spend the rest of my life here. And sometimes I arrive in a town, I guess more often than not. And it's like, I can't wait to get the hell out of here. And so, you know what? I was having dinner at this Chinese noodle place, which we're going to see. And the... I'll get the chami solo.
solo.
Yeah. And then what about a drink?
We have sodas here.
Okay. Can I get just a... Owner's a very nice guy. I was talking to him. He's full-blooded Chinese, but born and raised here in Lucina. And so everything's fine. And then I go to order another bowl of noodles because I was still hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. I was hungry at nighttime. By the time it got to night, I was a bit hungry. And the girls are laughing, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, getting some attention here. But they're laughing because the gay guy likes me. And then the boss, the owner, who I was talking to, he says, this is what, blah, blah, whatever. He wants to meet you. And it's like, he wants to shake my hand, but I want to do the fist bump because you never know, like these guys, they take a piss and don't wash their hands or stuff like that. So I just do the old fist bump. And, I was kind of bummed about that. I didn't really like that. But anyway, that's what happened. That's the way things went. That was that. I'm just going to stay in Lucina for 12 hours, and then I'm getting the hell out of Dodge first thing in the morning, and I'm going to get the bus to God knows where. I'm going to arrive at the bus station, and I really want to get to Samar. I'm going to take another 4 or 5 hour bus ride towards Samar. I'm heading towards Samar. I just can't wait to get to Samar. Once I get to Samar, I'm going to chillax, just travel 1 or 2 hours between the towns, and I'm going to visit the islands, and everything's going to be pretty cool there. It'll be quite the adventure until I get there. I don't know. It's just typical Philippines, it's all same old, same old. But that's that, guys. I'll see you on the very next vid, guys. I'm trying to pump out one little vid every single stop so you can get a feeling of where the area is. But that's it, guys. Gonna see you on the next vid. And I gotta get some sleep because I gotta wake up early. So have a good night. It's okay. No big.